Hey guys, it's Matt. Let's have some fun with this. If you're just listening or driving, you don't need to see this image. I'll describe it. Dave sent this in to me, a little bit of a synchronicity he had. I get a lot of these, and Dave's probably like, he's going to do a video based on some blurry picture I took while I was in a traffic jam. Yeah, I started thinking about some things, and this is funny as shit. There's going to be a few curses in this as well, so it's not for the young kids. But a lot of people send me synchronicities. Dave said, I was listening to your last video. Danny's saying how DNA is BS about science, and then plastered on the back of this guy's van, I guess Dave's stuck in a traffic jam, it says, science is real. Why, if it's real, why do you have to make that case for it? Something that's real kind of stands on its own. You have to plaster your car with bumper stickers. But I thought, what would the wrong... say a really, really misguided truther, conspiracy theorist who was, say, driving drunk, who's having a bad day, just lost his girlfriend, just having a bad day, pulls up, listening to one of Matt's videos, pulls up behind this van with a sticker that just says, science is real. What would he do if he's having a bad day? Let's kind of play this scenario out. Now, from the picture, it looks like a traffic jam. And let's just assume it's an LA traffic jam, 5, 6 lanes, 10 miles backed up. You know, apparently, if you wanted to get up next to this guy and say certain things, in some situations on, say, the 5 or the 405 freeway in LA, he wouldn't really be able to get away from you, or she, or the entire family with their little kids wouldn't be able to get away from you if you wanted to, like, drive up and get in somebody's face on, like, a crowded LA freeway. So that's what this truther's he just lost his job. So he's just looking for something to set him off, man. He's pissed and he wants to vent it out on somebody. He's a misguided truther. Everybody in our bucket is insane. Of course, everybody that does what we do is insane, but some are way more gone than others. Some are just on the verge of a complete breakdown, and that's what this guy is. So it's like he's just waiting for somebody to pull up. You ever see, like, a few months back, somebody will pull up next to you at a light, you look to your right, and there'll be like a big giant sticker of Ruth Bader Ginsburg riding in the back seat. Someone will have stuck a giant image of some liberal superstar like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and it looks like she's riding in the back. Like, are you kidding me? I saw a bunch of this, I don't know, several months ago. Now it seems to be gone. Maybe the people that put those stickers on their back windshield, making it look like that liberal superstar was riding in the back seat, maybe they took so much flack at lights and stuff, probably took so much flack at lights, stop signs, that they simply, maybe just out of fear for their own safety, they removed the sticker. So we're now in the car with him. He's one of our truther brethren. Is that right? His name's Rod Tidwell, just call him Rod Tidwell. And he's in this traffic jam, this horrible traffic jam, the 405 freeway, LA. It's like that scene in Stripes. He just lost everything, lost his girlfriend, lost his job. And he just speaks out into the car. He says, and then depression set in. He looks up, and there's it's like a Prius or a minivan in front of him. It says a sticker, science is real. Oh, what? This asshole's going to get a piece of my mind. He tries to move the car forward. He's inching up, rolls the window down. Hey, asshole. Yeah, you asshole. Yeah, you with the Gilligan's Island hat. What's with the sticker on the back? Science is real. What's that all about? Science is real. What's your name? Did you go to Berkeley?
What? Are you talking to me? What are you yelling at me for? What was that?
I said explain it. You stupid bumper sticker. It's stupid. Science is real. Explain it. You gotta put it on the back of your car. Explain it.
What the heck? I'm not gonna do this right now. It's 98 degrees and my air conditioning wasn't broken. I'd roll the window up, but go bother someone else.
No, we're backed up for miles. You're not gonna get rid of me that easily. As I said, you better explain it.
Well, yes, I did go to Berkeley. How did you know that? Well, my wife put that sticker on. I don't know. We're both big believers in Darwin. I mean, Darwin, obviously we evolved, and, we don't have the Darwin Jesus fish, but just leave me alone.
Hey, dickhead, If science is real, where are all the cures for diseases over the last 50 years? So they could cure all this shit from like 1910 to 1950, but then in this land, in this era of high technology and your science, we get no cures in the last 50 years. Every time I go to a football stadium in October, everybody's wearing pink, endless, asking me for money, yet there's no cures for anything but Hep C in the last 50 years, nothing. Where's your science? Where's all the money go that your universities get, like Berkeley and shit like that? Where are the cures?
Fuck off. I'm going to call the cops.
Fine, call the cops. You better call Chips. Only Motorcycle's going to be able to get through this traffic jam and come get my ass. Who you going to call? Eric Estrada? Just hit me. I thought his name was Erica for like 40 years. Erica Estrada. His name's Eric Estrada. Thanks a lot, man. I just figured that the fuck out. But you ain't getting off that easy. If your science is real, then how come nobody been back to the moon in 50 years? So they could send somebody to the moon. They even showed Tom Hanks like doing hand calculations with a pencil and a pad, and Kevin Bacon up there helping him with a pencil and a pad. But all this technology today, and you got more computing power in your iPhone in your pocket than the whole space program had throughout all the 60s, and nobody's been back. No human being's gone anywhere. Really? Where's your science now?
Sir, I'm warning you. You better fuck off. My brother's a martial arts instructor in Torrance.
I don't give a shit. You get back here. Don't you try to accelerate away from me. Get back here. What kind of gas that piece of shit take?
What?
You heard me, dickhead. What kind of gas you put in that clunker, that hoopty?
I gotta put in 89 or higher. It makes noises on 87. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Hold your horses, Giacomo. Give me a minute. I'm building towards it. Can't you feel me building? Point is this. Why do you got to put any gas in it? In 1975, Time Magazine and Newsweek and all these publications told you about the hydrogen cars coming. Science is real. The hydrogen car with the emission being water. In the 70s, they're talking about that. And all these alternative ways where you won't have to put fossil fuels and gas in your tank. Here we are in 2020, 2021, and you're putting the same shit in your tank. Where's your science? Where'd all those billions and billions of my tax dollars go that's supposed to have the hydrogen car by now? Let me ask you this. Do you believe in Voyager 1 and 2?
What do you mean, believe in Voyager 1 and 2? I don't understand. What, believe in it? It's up there. Everybody knows they're out there, man. They're still sending signals back.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Put the science is real bumper sticker on the back and you just believe everything they tell you. No, you ever decide to use the mind, sir, let me know. Send me a telegram if you ever decide to use your mind. Yeah, so the Voyager 1 and 2 are like on the other side of Pluto, and they're sending signals back from the Kuiper Belt. Sir, where are we right now? Where are we right now on this freeway? Do you have any idea where we are right now?
I'll answer your question, but I'm getting off the next chance I get. You're insane, sir, and I'm calling the police. Don't follow me down the ramp. We're on the 405 freeway, I don't know, approaching Brentwood.
That's exactly right. People around us on the freeway, there's a genius in our midst. You get an A for being a moron. Let me ask you this, sir. Can you get the San Diego stations up here? Can you just go put them on your radio right now, all the San Diego stations from down south? Go ahead, dial them up now.
No, you know we can't get the San Diego stations this far north.
That's right. We can't get the San Diego stations. People, there's a genius in our midst, but the Voyager that's like billions of miles away is sending its little signal out on the other side of the solar system, but the Earth is moving at like 60,000 miles an hour. The whole solar system's moving away from the Voyager at like 600,000 miles an hour, and the signal's coming through the Kuiper Belt. It's slingshotting around Pluto and Neptune and then up your Uranus, and it's coming all the way back to Houston. Yeah, and they're receiving that signal. Yeah, sure. But last night the wind kicked up, 20-mile-an-hour gusts. My DirecTV was thrown off. I couldn't even watch the hockey game. No DirecTV for about 30 minutes because there was some wind. But there's a signal billions of miles away that's reaching some dish in Houston. It's like shooting a BB gun from the top of Mount Everest and putting it through the eye of a needle in Omaha, Nebraska. I mean, I'll give you that. Oh, the signal can reach the Houston dish. It's a really big dish. Or maybe it reaches the Arecibo Observatory where Jodie Foster was hanging out in Contact. I'll give you that. What's powering the signal, sir? What's powering the signal. And whatever, that power pack can last 30, 40 years. Is it the greatest copper top D battery of all time? It never gets corroded. I just took batteries out of a flashlight the other day. It was a flashlight sitting in my garage. It was corroded on both ends. I had to scrub the ends for like an hour with a wire brush just to get it set up. And who's servicing this Voyager? So did NASA put a Jiffy Lube out there every 100 million miles?
So you have a serious mental problem.
Go on and keep believing that your science is real. And if your wife put that sticker on, I advise you to do a little research the next time you make a statement on their back bumper, sir.
Are you done with me? I don't want to get off at Brentwood and call the police. Can we end this, please, so I can continue? I'm already late because of this traffic jam.
Yeah, I'm done with you. Done with you. You ain't listening to a word I said anyway. I'm done with you. Have a nice life, sir. And when a little envelope shows up from Berkeley asking you for money, make sure you give them a few $100s because they don't have enough already in their endowments.